As a child gets older, things just really get tougher and more expensive. What's up, y'all? It's your girl B Octavia, and I'm back with another video. Y'all probably not tired of just hearing me talk, or maybe y'all is, but I had to make this video before I really stepped into something new, and before I just moved away from how I feel to my regular content. I feel like I gotta make this because if anybody can understand what I'm saying, it's y'all. And usually if it's something really weighing on my mind, I talk to my family about it, but not really going into detail because I don't want to include nobody or put that stress on anybody or whatever the case is. But at the end of the day, I feel like I don't have nobody to really talk to about it. And my anger, my frustration, if you want to call it bitterness, my bitterness is starting to build inside me, and I'm starting to really lash out. It's multiple things that's happening, but the main thing that it is on my struggle of co-parenting, I've just hit a wall, and it's nothing that I can talk about to the person that I actually made the child with, you know. I was remembering today that my last update to y'all was that he went to prison. And another update will be that he is out now. But the whole time that he was in prison, that was like 6 or 7 months. Kept it very cordial. I answered every call, you know, and I really translated it to, okay, this is for, you know, my child to be able to speak to you. This is for y'all to keep up a relationship even though you are behind a wall, you know. And the whole time that he was incarcerated, I felt bad for him, even though, you know, it's your own situations, it's your own actions that led to your incarceration. I still felt bad for him. In my head, it was like, damn, I can't imagine going away from my child for however long, being behind a wall and not being able to communicate, and at least just keep that bond going. So that's exactly what I did. And not to say that I regret it now, because she was happy every call. Well, not every call. You know, she got in her ways towards the end where she didn't want to speak to him. She got tired of the on the phone thing. But, you know, she was happy to talk to him. And we actually was cordial. We was actually having conversations. That didn't happen before, you know. And it was nice. And I thought, you know, once you get out, if we can just keep this accord going, everything will be great, right? Well, that didn't happen, you know, and I try not to blame myself too much for lashing out, because I feel like it's what I have to do. You know, I'm going to voice how I really feel when I feel like it's necessary. But I have to always remember that after you lash out, it's really no conversation that can be had. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't feel like it is any conversation that needs to happen, you know. I try to be understanding towards, you know, any person getting out and getting on their feet. But you got kids, you know, you got to find a way, just like I'm trying to find a way. And it might take you longer, or you might have to work harder because of your record, but it's no excuse to me. And I put up a post that said, that was to my daughter, and it said, you know, you don't have a father and you don't need one. And I said that, and I stand by that, because when I think of a father, when I think of a dad, she's never had that. You know what I'm saying? She's never had a consistent relationship with him. And that's the number one thing that I just despise. You know, I despise it wholeheartedly. It's hard for me to want to keep up a conversation with you, and I know that you don't see your child every day or every other day, or making that effort. Like, when I put myself in that, in the position that he's in, I still would show that I'm trying. I still would put forth that effort to try to see my child. I'm really trying to channel my anger and channel my frustrations, but honestly, at this point, you know, all I feel like I can do is just let that pain go of wanting a person to be what you want them to be. And it's not, I don't want you to be Hercules. I don't want you to be the Incredible Hulk. I just want you to be a good father. And it's no, like, I can't break that down and say what you need to do. You got to put forth that effort. And that's something that I don't see. And I try not to get down about it. You know, I try not to get upset. But anybody that's out here that's not spending time with their kids, it's hard for me to respect you. It's hard for me to, you know, not want to air shit out. It's really hard for me to not want to do that. But I can just keep focusing on what I'm doing, because in the long run, it will make sense. It will, you know, we gonna be straight. And I keep telling myself that, but in these dark times, sometimes it don't seem like that. You know, it don't seem like you'll ever be at a point where you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your daughter, and you don't have to stress about nothing. I just despise people that feel like they have a lot of time for a lot of things and they have kids. Like, I don't have time to have a social life. I don't have time to go out somewhere by myself and just chill. I don't have time to do much because I'm a parent all day, every day. So, am I bitter? Yeah. Am I working on it? Yeah, I am working on it. But it just seemed like the minute that I knew that he was out of prison, I just felt that anger right back. I just felt that tension. I don't want to keep telling a man what he has to do, what he should do. I'm just going to leave it where it is. I can't keep stressing about what her father isn't doing, and I know that I'm doing everything that I can. I'm not going to focus on that anymore because it's not getting me nowhere. It's not making me no extra money, you know. I hope that after doing this video, it makes me have a clearer mind, and you know, I wake up tomorrow and I feel more refreshed. I feel like the burden is lifted, because other than that, like, I'ma still feel the way I felt yesterday. I'ma still feel how I felt today. Like, and I don't want to. I don't want to at all. I just don't want to. I'm tired of feeling like the day is just going by so slow because I'm by myself taking care of a child, you know. I don't want to keep feeling like that. But hopefully as time goes on, things will get better. I keep telling myself that. I mean, I have to tell myself a lot to not feel like I'm going crazy, you know, to not feel like I'm off my game. And you know, to anybody watching, if you got a situation that works, you know, be grateful for that, because I'm all alone, you know, and I can do it. I know I can do it, and I have been doing it for almost 4 years by myself. So it's really nothing different, but it's just, I guess as a child gets older, things just really get tougher and more expensive, very much so. So you know, I'm handling it. I will be okay, but I definitely had to tell y'all that. I definitely had to tell y'all how I feel in this moment. I feel very alone, and I don't need a man. No woman needs a man to take care of a child. A woman has the ability to do so, but would it help? Yes. And would it help to have a great co-parenting situation? Yes. Where your opinions can be heard, where your thoughts can be shared, just good, and not just because you know you locked down and now you want to listen to it. And you know, I'm I've just always felt alone in this, and sometimes it just gets me really in my feelings because it could be so much easier, but it's just not, you know. And that's exactly where I'll leave it. I'm gonna do some writing in my journal just to, you know, let everything else go, and I'll be alright. I'll be okay. It's a challenging time, but it is what it is, you know. So thank you for hearing me out. It's your girl B Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next video, and I will not be crying. You know what I'm saying? I will not be all this, you know what I'm saying? So I will see y'all then.